Hi, I'm Donovan, and I'm your instructor or facilitator for this course, Building Bridges, Religion and Spirituality. I wanted to let you know that there's a lot here, especially in week 1 and 2, and then we slow the pace down a lot in week 3, and especially week 4 is a time to just focus on what you'd like to look at more. So we cover a lot of ground in weeks 1 and 2, look at a lot of different religious traditions that in week 1 aspects of different religious and spiritual traditions that may create trauma for some folks who are LGBTQ that are in them or have left them or have been pushed out of them. And then in weeks 2 and 3, we look at resilience. We look at folks who are LGBTQIA+, gender and sex minorities, who have chosen to stay in religious communities or who are spiritual leaders who draw on religious and spiritual tools and resources and create those as well, queer-centered ones, so that's a resilience factor or a protective factor for folks who choose to engage it. And in fact, what you'll find in weeks 2 and 3 is that research shows that gender and sex minorities actually draw more on religious and spiritual resources as a resilience factor, self-reported, than folks in the general population. So that's something that's little known, but so it's kind of interesting to look at the research on that and hear some of the voices from different traditions, queer voices from different traditions that have amazing things to share. And then in week 4, you'll get to dig into whatever aspect of that you want to explore more in a more focused way, and maybe help build a resource tool or kit or share some networks. I already have something started there that can be a takeaway for you, but we'll work on it collaboratively as a class, and you can focus on just one tradition or community that you're interested in looking at. So the last thing I wanted to say as a welcome in here is I've said it to some of you individually, this is more like spreading a buffet. There's a lot here, so please focus on the things that most interest you. Every week we would like you to start with the course lectures as a baseline. In week 1, I've made one of the lectures optional because there really is a lot of ground to cover when you're talking about gender and sex minorities in a lot of different world religious traditions. It's a lot to cover. It could be a lot longer than 4 weeks, so I'm trying to just give you a little survey, but it is a lot to cover. So one of the lectures is optional, and you'll see that marked clearly. The personal narrative stuff, I'm not going to require that, but I was asked to share that, so you're welcome to look at that or not. The slides are also available as a PDF, so if you prefer to just skim through that material as a PDF, that's fine. But the main lectures on religious trauma and LGBTQ people, I would like you to watch those and then add the readings and other course materials as a supplement. Make sure you engage in the discussion. And so that'll be really it every week, to just look mostly at the required lectures, add what is important to you to dig deeper into out of other course materials, participate in the discussion, and then of course, as always, we have a midterm halfway point assignment that's kind of an essay thing, and your final project that is something that you create that's meaningful to you. So that's my little introduction to the course. I look forward to working with you.